Climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperatures and weather patterns. If you may not realize, climate change is already happening and it has affected us humans globally in many ways. One of the problems caused by climate change is our food production and security generated from agricultural activities. People who rely on food production to raise money say the biggest challenge ahead is how food is grown. As climate begins to change at an alarming rate, it creates a much difficult condition for our crops to grow and creates more problems for us to manage the system. Climate change affects our food production in many factors, which is temperature, water, weather, and carbon dioxide. Temperature rises is one of the factors that we are experiencing now, so is the crops. As temperature keep getting warmer, the production of crops like corn, rice, and green vegetables will reduce drastically. But it's not just crops. Livestock will suffer from the heat too, as it can affect their reproduction, meat production, and increase time of maturity. Increased temperature may also increase the possibilities of infection by disease caused by insects and parasites. Water is an important factor for agriculture, as it allows fruits and vegetables to grow and raise livestock. Agricultural water is used for irrigation, pesticides and fertilizer applications, crop cooling, and frost control. However, extreme heat have increased and prolonged drought, which cause less production and introduce more pests. But too much water will also ruin the crops. Climate change have influenced extreme weather such as tropical storm, flood, and hurricane. Heavy downpour will damage crops, cause soil erosion, and increase runoff. Other than that, increased carbon dioxide in the atmosphere introduce new problems to agriculture. Although we know that plants need carbon dioxide to grow, but this also means it helps other plants such as weeds and invasive species to grow even more. Thus, increased crops competition for nutrients and reduces the nutritional value of the crop.
Improve soil health. Proven way to maximize the benefits of climate change adaptation is by building on existing indigenous customs and knowledge. Example of this adaptation is, firstly, conservation agriculture. No-till, crop residue retention in fields, and regular fallow times are all part of the conservation agriculture. It is especially important in areas where climate are expected to dry up and intense rainfall events become more common. Second, integrated soil fertility management combines the application of suitable amounts of organic and inorganic fertilizer with disease and pest-resistant genotypes and effective agronomic practices. Crop management. Crop-specific innovation and complement other strategies such as soil management, agroforestry, and water management that aim to boost crop productivity under climate change. Breeding more hardy crop varieties, diversification, and intensification are examples of crop-specific advance. Example of this adaptation is, first, drought-tolerant maize. Between 2007 and 2013, the Drought-Tolerant Maize for Africa initiative introduced 160 drought-tolerant maize varieties in sub-Saharan Africa. Under both stress and ideal growing circumstances, these produce yields that are 25% to 30% higher than currently available commercial maize type. Second, sustainably intensified rice production. By improving water and fertilizer management, nearly 1 million rice farmers in Vietnam have been able to sustainably increase rice production. In comparison to conventional approaches, inputs of fertilizers, seeds, and water have been lowered while yields have grown by 9 to 15%. Lastly, livestock management. Improved or modified livestock management practices include better grazing management, the use of improved grassland and agriculture species, the better use of locally available foods, the appropriate use of highly nutritious diet supplements, and heat tolerance breeding. Appropriate manure management can boost organic matter in the soil and water holding characteristic, resulting in higher crop output for both food and feed. Animal performance and production will improve with improved animal health management such as surveillance and veterinarian service.